We have too many dads out here fighting in buildings like this, behind closed doors, and people aren't listening. So we're going to bring this argument outside of the courtroom and to the public and say it is not right to keep classifying fathers who go through a divorce as a deadbeat when the reality is that these judges and these attorneys are creating deadbeats when these men never wanted to spend a moment away from their kids. And courts aren't listening. Attorneys want your money. Judges don't care. This is a $50 billion a year industry for you to not be a parent. All they care about is themselves and supporting the state, and we are not going to stand for it any longer.
Oh, okay. She's 21.
Higher! Higher!
Okay.
This is about co-parenting. We want equal shared parenting in the state of Oklahoma, and we are tired of seeing good men and fathers like these men out here being told they can't be full-time dads, equal shared dads.
Yeah, buddy.
It all depends.
So how old was she when you got divorced?
Depends on what law you get, because some of these fathers make that
My oldest is
approach.
There you
Kind of
go,
America? Is that the kind of America you thought you
Yeah.
were? Where you pay for your freedom? Can you afford your freedom?
Yeah!
It becomes more equal.
Are you prepared to afford your freedom today? Are you prepared when you become a parent to be told that you're not rich enough to raise your own kids, but you're rich enough to support them in child support money and never walk them into their first day of school? Are you okay with that?
No!
No. Are you okay with a judge pretending that they are the world's greatest parent and you will never amount to the parent you know you are because you have a court system that won't allow you?
No!
No.
Yeah, so it would be either your ex or police or these guys or whatever.
I guarantee you that no judge feels that he's a second-class father, but they treat all of us as though we are.
Exactly, exactly. Why is it that a judge, regardless of gender, can sit up on their pedestal with their robes and treat us like second-class citizens with absolutely no repercussions for their actions? Why do we have children growing up? Why is Oklahoma the #1 state for juvenile incarceration? Because we're the #1 state with 48% of our children being raised with their parents not here, and a judge signed every one of those orders. A judge signed an order that said this child cannot reside with their parents, and they did it for 50% of the state. 50% of the state, our children are either in foster care, group homes, single parent homes, grandparents. But no, we have less co-parenting than we do have for any other thing in our state. Why? Because the state collected $353 million in child support in 1 year. 1 year. With 50% of our children having to grow up in dysfunction because a judge wanted his bills paid. That's what our kids mean to the state of Oklahoma.
There's more money in it.
Because there's more money in it. Our kids mean more of a paycheck to the state than they do being raised in a healthy home. We have too many good fathers standing out here, representing out here, who never wanted to be a weekend dad, who continue to go to court every day, every week, every month, and continue to afford being a dad 4 days out of the month. 20% of their child's life is spent with their father for no reason.
8 weekends a year.
And one dad has 8 weekends a year.
Out of 50.
Do you hold down a job?
Yeah, I did have a job until this whole thing started.
Exactly. Were you supporting your kids?
Yes.
Have you ever been to court or jail?
No.
Have you ever been criminally charged with anything?
No.
Have you ever been abusive?
No.
Have you ever harmed somebody?
No.
Why are you in every other weekend
Because
father?
the judge decided to do so.
Because what?
Because the judge decided so.
Because the judge decided so. Is that judge better than you?
Yeah, he's actually top worst judges on roadprobe.com. There's a website that people rate judges, and he's in top worst 3.
And
It's
what
Hall,
happens
Hall of
to
Shame.
these
It's called Hall of Shame.
Hallofshame.com?
No. It's roadprobe.com, I think. But there's a best judges and worst judges. And the worst judges, it says Hall of Fame, and Hall of Shame. And my judge is in the top 3
And
Hall
what
of
happens to judges when they make reckless decisions like this?
nothing.
Nothing. Just, what is it called when they have judges? Discretion. A judge's discretion. And they have absolutely no repercussions for their actions, because you know why? You have a bad judge, what do?
You can't sue
You
them.
get another attorney, right?
Yeah, I already have
You-
6.
You have 6 attorneys and
400
a bad judge, and there's nothing we can do about it, but we keep paying into a system
At
that is
$435 an hour.
robbing our children. Do you understand, Tulsa, Oklahoma? You are paying into a system to take your children from you, to support the welfare industry, so that you cannot be a parent. Why is it that 94% of children in Oklahoma who have Medicaid have a child support order? 94% of children in Oklahoma who have Medicaid have a child support order. Thank you, Tulsa County Courthouse, for making our children dependent on the state, when we have good, loving parents who work their butts off every day to be parents, and they're not allowed. But why? Because of the federal incentives that the state receives every time a child is dependent on the state. You separate the family, you take a loving father away, you put the mother and the children dependent on the state, and now the father pays that back. Did you guys want to pay this back, or did you guys want to be fathers?
We want to be fathers.
You wanted to be fathers. Now I'm raising 4 sons to become fathers. I'm not raising
stepdads.
4 stepdads, and I'm not raising 4 little deadbeats, and I'm not raising 4 kids to be told by a judge that they weren't worthy enough to be a father, because I raised these little boys to be the best damn dads you are. And for every time I see a good father standing out here, I think of my 4 little sons who one day might have to stand out here because we didn't. And now we are. Because our children will not grow up to be fathers fighting in court when they should have never done it.
Right.
It is not fair to be judged by a judiciary system that is not in our homes. This is a civil matter, not a state racketeering matter that it's become. This is a civil matter between parents who got a divorce, not abusive parents, not neglectful parents, not parents who ran away. These are parents who are continuously running back to the same courthouse, who is continuously increasing their wages, who is continuously decreasing a father's time with their child and increasing his child support order. We're going to court for shared parenting. What part did you not hear, right?
Yeah.
Did we say we were going to court because you wanted to be the only parent and take the mother out?
No.
No. You said you
50-50.
wanted 50-50 shared parenting. How can a judge tell you no?
Yeah.
The judge tells you no,
Discretion.
so they
Judge's
feed their own families. The judge tells you no because they said my kids are worth less than theirs. The judge told us no because the state mattered more than your child and your child and your child and that person's child and that person's child. That's why the state told you no. That's not okay. Thank you for honking for dad.
Woo! Honk for dad. Honk for dad. Honk for dad.
I'm busy right now. Hold on.
Leave a message. I'm busy. Leave a message.